So the Dragon Isles is known to be a zone that was supposed to be in World of Warcraft back in Classic. Early maps showed the isle on the northern part of the Eastern Kingdoms, there is official art designs that were supposed to be used for things like loading screens, and there's even an unfinished zone in the game files that you can access with the website I mentioned earlier. But what I really wanted to know is why they decided to scrap this area. John Stats, the 3D level designer of World of Warcraft back in the day, also released a book with the name The WoW Diary. In this book, he explains why certain zones were never finalized and put into the game, including the Dragon Isles. His first argument is that it just didn't make any sense to put it in the game at the time, because only black dragons were seen as enemies, and Chris Metzen, who was in charge of the lore, simply refused to let them create other dragon aspects to expand the range of enemies in that area. Another big reason was that they simply didn't have the technical capabilities to create such an ambitious zone, as the tools available at the time simply were too weak for such a zone and created numerous visual glitches. They couldn't find solutions for these problems, which is why they decided to scrap this zone entirely and pick it back up a few years later in the Dragonflight expansion. I really wonder how the story would have changed if they actually released this version of the Dragon Isles, including the new mob types.